All right. Good afternoon from Tallahassee, Florida. Uh, Hope you are doing very well. Well, it's a raining day today. It's raining. So quickly, I want to talk about. Yeah, I know it's been a while. I apologize. Someone sent me a message. He said, "Oh, it's been a while. You made YouTube video, this and that." And I've been busy. Yet last week was a busy time for me. All right. So today, I quickly want to talk about service fee payment. This is one of the questions that a lot of people have asked me in the DM, everywhere on Twitter, or even on YouTube here, sending messages and the likes. A lot of messages on how you can pay service fee from your home country. And I'll be using Nigeria as a reference point because it's a little bit more difficult to pay service fee from Nigeria. It's a bit difficult to pay service fee from Nigeria. People, not even a bit, it's difficult to pay service fee from Nigeria. For those who don't know what service fee is, so the service fee is a payment you make after you have been offered an admission in the United States. You've been offered an admission, either funding or no funding. You've been offered admission, and then you've been given your I-20. Okay, so that's the thunder. It's raining. Okay, so but allow the rain or permit the rain. So you have your service, you have your I-20 with you, and then you are always required to make that service payment after getting your I-20. I've forgotten the full meaning now. It's uh, student exchange something, visa information something. So basically, what you are doing is that you can search Google, you will see the full meaning of service fee of service. So what that simply implies that you are registering, or you are being documented as part of those who are coming to the United States as a student. Okay, so when you see the US government saying, "Oh, we have 50,000 people who enroll who got admission to so and so," or that now, or they're able to track people who are in the US as students. It is this service, through this service, that they're able to do that. It's more like a registration for to be part of that database, something like that. Just have it as something like that. So you need to make that payment before you can go for your visa interview. Okay, in fact, I know the embassies, for those who want to go for F1 interview, they usually make sure that students or applicants pay that before they come. They will not process your application without paying the service fee. Okay, and I think currently it used to be 200 and something dollars. Currently, I think it's around $350. Then usually, if you want to pay, there is instruction. You go online, you go to the website, you fill out your information there, and you're able to generate an invoice. So when you generate that invoice, that is what you take to the point of payment. Okay, so once you have that invoice, once you have printed that from their website, that is what you take the point of payment. And when you print that invoice, you will see that they accept wire transfer, they accept payment through Western Union, they accept all those kind of payment. But for some countries like Nigeria, even Western Union, they don't take the money. They don't take they don't collect money from people. They don't receive the payment for service fee. So people are now left with no other option than to meet people, to get in contact with people outside the country, people in the US, to help them with the payment. I've helped a couple of folks with payments when I needed to make some exchange to exchange, what do you call it now, currency. So I've helped some people with some payments in the past. All right. So, and then in situation where you get someone in the US, for example, to help with the payment, they will have to go to the point. They can't do it online too. Okay. So, and that's why you cannot do it online. So you cannot use your card to pay it. You cannot use all those methods. So the person you are giving the money to in the US, for example, we go to points where they can make payments, money orders. They can either use money order in the US. You can buy money orders and send it and mail it. That's an option. They can also go to Western Union points. Sorry, it's the thunder, it's the rain. They can also go to Western Union points where they can make the payment in some of those select places, and then it reflects immediately in your account once they do the payment. If they have to do it by mail, it may take a while before it reflects. They can buy money of that exact amount, mail that money order with the invoice you have printed, and send it to the address located there, which they have written there. They can also use that option. It's very, very, very possible. Okay, for that option, it will take a while before it reflects. And mind you, sometimes there are service charges which you will have to pay in addition to the $350, so to speak. For example, if I go to, let's say, a money where they do money exchange, all this money, what do you call it? Not exchange, money transactions and the likes, and I say I want to pay for service fee, this and that, and they have to do that, all those transactions. They charge $10, for example, extra to do that. So if you are sending that money to someone in the US, you want to add that extra $10 to be able to do that. Now, aside this, there are other techs, other apps now which are one, and they've developed platforms where they can help people pay, so that you can be in Nigeria. If you have those apps, you can pay. You can do the transaction with them, and they will carry out the transaction on the other side here. There are apps like that. I won't mention names, but search around, either search on Twitter, search on App Store and all those things, and then get one of those apps. They can help you facilitate the payment. Okay, so it's one of the things you can actually do. It's one of the things you can actually do. But just know, directly from Nigeria, we are hoping that the government in our country will be able to make this happen, so that people can pay directly from Nigeria, for example. I think not many countries have issues with this. It seems it's only Nigerians that have problems with this. So I remember when I was trying to pay then, I think some people were mentioning going to Benin Republic to pay through Western Union there and the like. I don't know why they don't receive those payments from Nigerians. But basically, if you want to make service payment, that is what you have to do. All right, all right, all right. Okay, I'll just wait 1 or 2 minutes. If there's no question, I think I'll just end this stream if there's no question. But basically, all I've explained is how to do your service payment, how to make service payment. Okay, it's very, very important. You need to pay it before you go for your visa interview. Can you start making those visa interview applications, those before you pay? Yes, actually. Okay, yes, but eventually you still have to pay at least 2 days. It must reflect in your profile that you have paid for service fee. Okay, it must reflect in your profile, because it's still the same details in your I-20 that you will use in your service fee payment, and that is the number that will still be generated for you to use while trying to create your interview profile and the likes, visa interview profile and the likes. But you must make sure you pay it. I think they say 2 or 3 days before you go for the interview, before your interview date. Very, very, very important. If you're not able to pay it, they will interview you. Okay. Now, and I've met someone before who claimed that someone made the payment for her, and the person was so sure. And I took the person's profile, went to the service website, inserted the profile there. It did not show anything. Okay, so when someone says they have made payment for you, you want to be sure that it is showing on the service website. Your profile is showing there that payment has been made. Now, this person went for interview. Unfortunately, she was told that they couldn't find her records, and she was surprised. She thought either they were wrong, because this person claimed they really had to pay. When she came to me, I said, okay, let me check your profile too. I couldn't find her profile on the service website too. Okay, so if anyone claims they have paid for you, you have to be sure that it has actually reflected. If you can't find it reflected on the service website, they will also not find it at the embassy, and they will turn you back. So you really need to make that payment before you go. You really need to make that payment before you go. So service fee, very, very important. So if you can find someone to help you to make that payment, good. If you can't find, try and look for some of those apps they can pay. If you have to go to a neighboring country to make payment, if you have that luxury of time, yeah, that's possible. That's another possibility. But just know that as at now, this is 2024, May 2024. As at now, many people from Nigeria still don't have that capacity or ability to be able to pay directly from Nigeria, except to go through some of these apps. Okay, and it's still an intermediary thing too. Okay, they are also helping you to pay. It's more like contacting someone to pay for you. So it's still an intermediary thing. You're not paying directly yourself. All right, I hope this has helped you. If you know someone who needs this information, share it with them. There are a lot of people who help people online to pay. It's about trust. Make sure you go for people you trust, not just anyone, because you don't want to fall into the situation of the person I just shared a story now. So share this with someone who needs it, like the page, share, do whatever. Thank you so much for finding the time to come and listen to this. I know it's because you need it too, of course. It's also a way of supporting what we do here. The more people get interested in what I put out, the more we're encouraged to do more. Like when this lady sent me a message that, oh, it's been a while, that blah, blah, blah. I felt, oh, yeah, I should make a video. It's been a while, true. All right. Benga, you're asking any mock interview link or page? Benga, I don't have any mock interview link. Um, I don't, though I do mock interview for people once in a while when we get talking and they tell me about the program they're going for and the likes. I do mock interview for people, but I don't have a specific page dedicated to it where I coach people in quotes. You can find some of my tweets where I've done mock interview, giving questions and answers. Um, Questions and answer that is expected of you. I've also done videos, okay, talking about what you would expect, the questions you can expect. On this channel, it's this on this channel, this video is going to a particular what do you call it now? Playlist. Under that playlist, check it. You will see those questions and answer. To enjoy that offer, that will depend on how free I am. Um, because currently it's a bit tight. Currently, depends on where your interview, when it will come up, if it will still fit into my timing when I'll be free. All right, Yakin, you say what is the current visa fee for F1 applicants? Okay, let me say currently I'm not sure again because of the exchange rates. It's changed so much. In dollars, it is $185. Okay, I know the last time at a point it was the US Embassy pegged it at around 300 and something thousand, 330,000 if I remember well, I'm not sure. Something around that price. Then later it was reduced to 200,000 plus. Now the value of dollars is going up again. So I'm not sure. So go to their website, you will see the conversion rate they are using as at today. So go to the website or go to GT Bank's website. You will see it on the GT Bank website. But in dollars, it's $185. Okay. But the Naira equivalence, I'm not sure currently. I'm not sure. So Benga, you can send me a message. Let me know when your interview is coming up. You can send it now. Let me know when it's coming up, and we can see if we can schedule something. But currently, I'm at least for the next few weeks, maybe 3, 4, 5 weeks, I think I might really still be in a very tight situation. But if your interview is not in May, let me use that word. If your interview is not in May, that's possible. We can have a time to do some mock, uh, to do a mock interview. I can have a time to do a mock interview with you. That's very, very, very possible. I hope that answered your question. All right, all right, all right. And also service. Yeah, service fee is still is around that $350. Yeah, service fee is you can is $350. Yeah. Okay, so Benga, so if your interview is not in May and probably not in June, that's fine. We can uh still try and link up. If you're on Twitter, you can send me a message on Twitter. Mention the fact that you told me about your interview on this YouTube live. I sort of kind of give preference to my YouTube folks once in a while. Okay, so yeah, just mention that you were in this live session and then we'll talk about that. We'll see, schedule a call. Just when you book your interview, just let me know, keep me posted with all that. we can really do something. We can do something. All right, all right. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. Yeah, Ken, yeah. So same thing. Once you book your interview date, once you have your interview date, let me know. Send me a message. It can even be a comment on one of these videos on this YouTube channel. We'll get in touch with each other and we will do that. All right. Good. Thank you so much for joining today. Yeah. I won't say I'm back. I won't say I'm back. I can't promise because it's still a busy time. I just quickly squeeze out a 15 minutes, 20 minutes, between 15 to 20 minutes to do this. Uh, it's not easy owning a YouTube channel. All right. Good. God bless you. Thank you.